Hello. Okay, today's video, notes on being a woman. The idea came to me from reading this book by Lili called Motherhood. I did a book review, it's later on in this video, but basically the premise of this video really sparked the idea of what it kind of means to be a woman and how we can be that on our own accords. It got me thinking about, I guess, just being 25 and feeling the oldest I've ever felt, being the oldest I'll ever be, and how poignant I guess that feels to me personally right now in this point of my life, because I've done the school journey, I've done the post-school journey, I've done the uni journey, and now it's like post-uni journey, and it's all these different sort of sections of your life where things really do change. Something that really struck a chord with me in this is that she's saying there are so many things to mother in this world, and from the point of being a woman, how many things we can mother and choose to mother that aren't necessarily new life coming into the world. Friendships, we can mother people who might need nurturing, or we feel a pull to nurture them. I don't know, I kind of just put that into my own brain and was like, oh, what do I want to sort of really nurture and mother kind of thing. This video is nothing groundbreaking, it's nothing insane. I'm not including much about notes on being a woman, but it's just a fun little video about things that I guess I love about being a woman. Female friendships, having a crush. I'm currently undergoing the feeling of having my fucking first crush in like 3 years, and it's insane. I feel clinically insane, and that's notes on being a woman. This is what I'm wearing today. That is a stain that I really need to cover. But I want to cover it with like a brooch or something. Or patch it up. I really want to get like a patch and sew a patch on it. Make it like a feature type scenario. Anyways, it's time to go now. I'm so excited for a coffee. Listening to the Call Me By Your Name soundtrack. Gorgeous. Suiting the vibe. Obsessed with this. This is city living. Okay, I'm lost. I'm very lost. Oh yeah, do you want to do a taste test? No, we do it together. Okay. Hey, taste test. We don't have to halve this because of our milk. Okay, let's do that one. Proper. Oh, sorry. Is that working? Yeah. Not really anymore, but whatever. Taste test. So, eggs first? Eggs first. It's got like seaweed, salad stuff in it. Can you taste the salad? Oh my god, wait, the eggs are so good. So good. Loving it. So good. I have a chronic double chin. At all times. Yum. Hey, just got laughed at. All good though. All good. Good morning. I just picked a pimple. My back is so sore, like, am I getting old? I was just listening to this absolutely gorgeous tune that I'm going to share with you called Overtage. Okay, that is like really out of focus. Overtage. I'll link it. Oh. Anyway, good morning. How are you? Okay, I'm just gonna get straight into another topic of notes of being a woman. I'm currently dealing with having the world's biggest crush right now. Oh my god. I haven't had a crush in like 5 years. Seriously. Oh, actually, no. I had a really intense crush when I was like 22. Okay, so that makes it 3 years. That's still a very long time since I've had that all-consuming full-time job scenario of a crush that it just consumes you from the inside out. It's all you fucking think about. Like, I have no chill. I have no nonchalance when it comes to that. And I just become fucking insane. So I'm currently dealing with that. Yesterday, I just spent the day with my girlfriends. Like, with my really, really good girlfriends. That's something that I wanted to just really drive home for all the girlies out there, is that having beautiful female friendships, God, it really can transform your life. And I think, I guess because I'm 25 and I've had somewhat of life experience and, you know, I'm like out of the high school stage, I've left the university stage, so like friendships have ebbed and flowed and changed and shifted, fallen away, and new friendships have come into my life. So I've definitely experienced times when I have been lacking in female friendships, and it's so interesting to notice the difference in how much fuller I feel when I have like just beautiful women in my life and supportive women. Healthy women, I would say, or women that are striving to be healthy. And I don't mean in terms of like physically, but like, yes, that's important, but more so like healthy from a mental perspective. Friends that don't get jealous, or friends that don't want to undermine you or have like secret animosity. Friends that are just doing their own thing and let you do your own thing, and then you come together and it's just like this beautiful symbiosis where you allow each other to be who you are in each other's space, and you know that it's a safe, beautiful, comforting, nurturing environment, which is just a beautiful thing. And to anyone, I guess, out there who has that, then you know how great it is, and we can celebrate that together. But if you don't have that, just know that it will come. The more that you focus on yourself, put love and energy and time, really fall in love with who you are, trust. I'm telling you right now, because I've been through it, like when you just really water you, think of yourself as a garden. You're really watering your garden, and you're giving it the nutrients it needs and deserves, and you're giving it tender love and care. Flowers will grow and you will attract bees. And bees are beautiful. And in this metaphor, these are just wonderful things that are meant for you, which could be friends and people. It's just very true. So I think of that. Think of yourself as a garden and water yourself and give yourself immense love and care, and don't abandon yourself, and know that once you do, you will blossom, and you will continue to blossom. And just like a garden, leaves will shed, things may die, or things may fall away, but new life will bloom. And bees love gardens and flowers. I also think about it as well, like all flowers are very different, but it's not negating the beauty of any different flower. Some people just love different flowers for different reasons. So that's a good analogy as well, is that don't go comparing yourself to other flowers. And if people choose other flowers over you, it doesn't have anything against you, because you're someone's favorite flower. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, it is Sunday morning, and it's overcast and grey and a bit depressing, which is sad because I usually go to the beach every single Sunday. I can't do that today, so I'm a bit of a lost puppy. I actually don't really know what to do with myself. I need to get out of the house. We're gonna go get a coffee because like what else is there to do? And I just like can't be bothered going into the city. Like I don't want to go to an art gallery or anything like that. I just know I need time out from an abundance of human beings. I would really love to like go to a sanctuary or something like that, but I don't believe that exists in close proximity. My room is messy, so moving on from that. I actually found this bag of mine. It's like so old, from Oraton. Oraton make the best bags and also just the best clothing. Really kind of obsessed with it. Okay. Let's go. It's perfect. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Oh my god, my hair. We are very out of focus. Hello everybody. Ignore my slight mess in the background. So I obviously have been reading Motherhood by Sheila Hadi, which I spoke about in my last video, but now that I've gotten a lot further into it, the whole book is obviously coming together more. Primarily it's about a woman battling with the whole notion as a woman in society that doesn't want a child, how big of a deal that is when really it doesn't need to be. Almost taboo topic for women, the choice of not being a mother and not having children, and how that's so deemed to be such a big part of your life that you're missing out on, whereas you can birth life and be a mother to so many other things that aren't children. Anyway, it's just really, really interesting, and I think every woman should read it, honestly. It's just such a beautiful book, whether you want to have children or whether you don't want to have children. I would assume if you're someone who doesn't want to have children, depending on what kind of person you are, I just feel as though, and I know as though, living in this current society, that the choice of not wanting to have children, majority of the reactions you get are confusion. You're an anomaly to what you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? As a woman in the world, I do want to have children. I'm really excited for that day, but I know that that day is very, very far away. And also, I could change my mind one day. Maybe I can't have children, or maybe one day I don't want children. So it's such a heavy topic that women carry that I just feel we don't need to. There's so many things that women carry in this life and in this society that is unfair. In the book, it literally says that being a woman should just be enough. Being who you are should just be enough. Being a woman straight up in the world is perfect. I just wanted to point out something that was sort of a bit of a mic drop moment in my head this morning as I was reading this. This part of the book, I sort of want to niche down into the women who have fraught relationships with their mothers, and or if their relationship with their mothers are a source of pain for them. It is for me. I have a my relationship with my mum is non-existent, but it is probably my biggest, deepest source of pain for me in my life, and I'm obviously not going to go into that right now. It's a story for another day. Likening that situation to not wanting to have children, I feel like it's quite a small minority of people that have these situations in their lives. You know, it's such a common conception to be incredibly close with your mother as a daughter and share this special nurturing relationship. All that being said, this is the part where I was just like, wow. So she is getting a tarot card reading. The reader says, "You've walked to the end of something and you think there's nowhere to go, but I think this end is self-imposed. Perhaps this card is saying you've walked to the end of the real world, the concrete. See the woman standing on concrete, and if you look, you see how there's a point at the end, like a sewing machine point almost. It leads down to a spot in the river. There's something in you that knows how to keep walking, but something's stopping you. And what's stopping you is grief." And in relation to her boyfriend, the tarot card reader tells her that the grief has nothing to do with her boyfriend, which she initially thinks it does. "It's a quiet grief. You don't feel it every day, but it's there all the time. It may be that you're porous and the grief isn't yours. Does your mother have grief?" She answers yes. "Well, it might be that you were born with your mother's grief, like it got implanted in you as an energy ball." And then she goes on to say she feels this really strong energy, and whatever that is, it's like she's growing inside her mother's body, and her mother has this ball of grief or sorrow, of negativity, and it goes into her body, and when she's born, she's walking around with her mother's grief and sorrow, and she doesn't even know it. And she says it's gnawing at you. And then she goes on to say, "There is a way of saying, could you please send that ball of pain back where it belongs if it isn't mine? I'm sending this back now, and please send it back in the most healed and loving form it can go, but I don't want it. It's not welcome and it's not helping me." So there we have it. I think that's what's causing your road to end. I feel selfish in saying this because I'm relating this to me personally. I'm doing so in the likes that maybe someone else has gone through something similar or feels this way, but in fraught and complex, unfavorable relationships that some may have with their parents, that grief and that source of pain, you sort of inhabit it. And there's been so many instances for me personally that I felt like I've had this invisible roadblock or invisible wall in front of me that I couldn't crash or break down, and I just couldn't move forward. To the naked eye, there wasn't anything necessarily wrong in my life. There was no reason for me to not be able to move forward. But it's just this feeling. It's like an invisible wall that I couldn't move past. Not all of our parents additionally had favorable times or lives. They carry grief with them too, and if it goes unhealed, we carry it as well. Being in our mother's womb for 9 months, we're going to carry what they carry. And any woman, you know, not singling out any woman in the world, it's a beautiful, great, perfect book for all women in the world. So that's my book rant. I'm also still reading Joan Didion's The White Album, and she's just a fucking bad bitch. I wish I was part of Joan Didion's intimate orbit. She's just good. She's great. Yeah, honestly, cheers to that. Okay, I know I said I was leaving, but I'm back. I've just been sitting here thinking, I've really been toying with the idea that I kind of want to go back and study. I want to do something within literature and history maybe, or just something to do with writing and words and literature. I don't know what I would like do. I live obviously in Sydney, and there's some really amazing unis here that have some like short courses, diploma style things. I don't know if I'd necessarily like do my masters or anything, but maybe. Your masters is very expensive though, but I just am craving learning and being back in like a classroom environment and learning off people that are much older, wiser and smarter than me, or just, I don't know, forming relationships with really intelligent people. You know what I mean? I just am craving making it richer in there. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I really love you. I'm rooting for you all the time, and thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it more than you know. We're one, but we're many. Whether it's one person or whether it's a million, it's all the same to me. I love you so much. Thank you for watching, but not really watching 'cause we're hanging out.